in the picture anymore. There we go. Thank you.
All right, so I would kindly ask you to introduce yourselves through this slide to the rest of the group so that we all also know who is now in study group number 5.
Okay, so, well, my name is Aranza, you guys know. I'm from Mexico. And 2 interesting facts about me. I was a flag marshal for 5 years, which those guys that are like in orange and like flagging cars and like races. So I did that for like 5 years. And last year, because I'm ADHD and I was very obsessed with books, I read 300 books last year. So that's it.
That is very impressive. All right. Please continue.
I'm Philip from Austria. I had to change my slide yesterday now because I had just a number. Before it said I own 12 guitars, now I think it's 13. I'm not sure. That's kind of what I counted in my head. We'll see when I get back home.
But thank you for the initiative. We now have an HSD guitar and
Yeah.
we've seen some videos. So I'm excited. Very good. All right.
And Theo from Sweden. I live in Sweden. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but last year I was ESA, European Space Agency. It was a teacher's workshop. It was only 3 days, but it was very interesting. Activities. So we didn't have study groups. Fun activities.
Yeah. Teachers like their workshops more. Yeah. All right.
I'm Gail from Tennessee. So I'm gonna have a hard time with the southern accent, but when we talk about simple machines, I ride a unicycle. I used to teach motorcycle safety. The safest way to ride in a parking lot is what I tell people. And the bassoon is how I went through college. I'll call it university, but it paid my way by being a musician.
Nice.
Where's your bassoon?
I could never afford one, so I always use the school one.
Very musical group. I love it. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Eshka from Slovakia, and I played flute and football for 12 years, both boys and girls.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. Thank you very much. I will now exit this and.
Also, we didn't say our group name.
Yeah.
Our group is called the Quacks. And obviously we are all charm quacks.
All right. So, and now, of course, after having introduced yourselves, the task was to present the last 2 slides of yesterday's session, and you can do that in any way or shape and form how you prepare for this session.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I can start. I wrote the first thing.
Okay.
The thing I took away from yesterday especially was magnets. It's magnets all the way down, not turtles as we're told usually. But in this case, it's magnets all the way around, and I think it's something that we have to pass on to our students as well.
That's awesome.
All right.
So the second point, I wrote the second point, and I think it's been very clear that like machines don't work. I mean, they don't mean anything if we don't have people like interpreting or like analyzing them. Like George was very clear, like, dude, you can have like this slide that doesn't mean anything, but then he's gonna tell you like each part, and interpretation is the important thing. So just people, you know, I think that's my point there.
Ours is that it's just not one country, it's everybody. And the cool thing is everybody works together. No one's a solo, I want to take credit. So it's a huge research because it's intercontinental too.
Yeah, and what was really impressive that everyone is really good at their field, but also when you ask questions about other fields, they are really good as well. So everyone is just like knowing everything, which is weird. Yeah, it's so impressive.
All right. Oh, nice. I like this first list of takeaways because also I saw a lot of people nodding, so that's very good. We will then bring it all together later. I will move to the next slide. Okay. Oh, okay.
So I think one of the things that we agreed on is like having time to share. So like the workshops are like super meaningful and the talks and everything is just like awesome. But we don't, like as you said, like we have this community, it gives it like a different meaning. Just like talking about curriculum and all that stuff. It's been amazing to just like hear that we have very similar experiences and very different experiences as well. It's just amazing.
And also, what I really like is that it is not only lecture, but we can also like share and learn from each other. And those group studies, I was afraid like it would be too much and stuff like that. But actually, we discussed so much, and it took us a lot of time because we really were discussing stuff.
Cool. I'm getting so happy here.
Of course, he's going to put more bowling practice in. Four strikes,
Because
nine
the rest of the group sucks, but, yeah. Oh, and like our last question. So yesterday when we were discussing, like, you know, trying to like bring everything that we've learned so far into like our classrooms, like we didn't even like, I don't think I'm gonna have time in my class, for example, I'm just gonna like go and mention like particles and then like do something else and then say it again. And like we were wondering like how much math are we supposed to like bring into everything that we're learning? So that was, we discussed this, we were like half an hour, so if we can like have an answer for that, we would appreciate it.
There is maybe a chance why you were the first to present, because this is an open question. It's
Yeah.
super, super important and super topical, because as of today, when you meet Frederick, you can then also discuss what is the phenomenology of particle physics, how much math. So I love it. And of course, magnets. I think, unless, is there more? No.
I think just the top one.
Yeah.
I think it's really amazing how much support the teachers program has here, that all the people sacrifice their time. Even I think George yesterday came in and probably had a holiday just to present to us. That's great, amazing, and this that's it's high energy particles and high energy teachers here.
Thank you very much. Yes, you did very, very well. Thank you very, very much. And as of now, the bar has been set. That was a very, very good presentation. Thank you very much. And we're going to take you directly, because just so you saw, these were 3 slides in total, and the presentation time was almost 13 minutes, okay? So, you have your time. Alright, group number 2, please, to the stage. Oh, there's no applause. No. Alright, who do we have here?
Hello, so I'll start. Antonio or Tony from Australia. In case you haven't guessed already, I'm a bit of an exercise freak, and I do like a lot of different activities with exercise and sport. So marathons, I'm training for an Ironman. So pretty fun stuff. And we'll get to the anyway. Yeah. We'll get to that.
Hello, my name is Francisco. I am from Spain. And honestly, I didn't know what to say. So.
Second best.
2 or 3 people might fight you.
We're not the same barber.
My name is Shema. I came from Norway and I'm originally from Iraq. I tried actually to find fun fact about me, but I couldn't find. Rather than learning addiction, I spent more than 30 years of my life studying from field to field, trying to convince my teenage son to do the same, to follow the same path. Sam, I'm here, Sam. He's like, you are awesome, Mom, but I will not do the same.
Okay, very nice.
Hi everyone, I'm Jethro from the Philippines, and I don't know if it's a fan fact, but I'm more of a sock type of person before you wear shoes. I think that speaks of, I want to be organized before going ahead or going somewhere, I want to be planned. So that also speaks less about my spontaneity as a person. So yesterday when you guys are like, let's go out, let's go to France, let's go to a cruise, I was like, no, I haven't calculated the risk yet. So
So hi everyone, I'm Mazina from Nepal. It's not a fun fact, but I've been all over.
and like my colleagues, they have to stop me, please stop working. And one thing I haven't written here is I shared one of my video, that's in Nepali, you can't understand it, but I have my flipped classroom videos, that recorded videos in one of the school's channel, and there are like hundreds of the videos of science, not only of the physics, of biology and all. And I shared one of my video to Claudia yesterday, last night. So thank you.
Awesome.
We can confirm she's a workaholic.
Right. She knocked on my door last night trying to finish it.
I love it. Thank you so much. All right.
I'll start. So some key takeaways we have here summarised. Different people, different programs, different curriculums. How can we transfer this to all our students? I think that's really exciting from all of us. Obviously from Australia we have a very specific curriculum that goes through different parts of physics, but just speaking to us here and all of you, we all have different insights into how much detail we can go into, and I think we'll talk about that later as well. It's really interesting to get your insights and to see how we can develop our curriculums or what we can teach, what resources we can use.
Okay, what I'm going to talk about the third.
Are you okay with that?
Yes. Start now.
Okay, so the thing is that I always talk about this, even when I went to the school, that all diversity of the universe, all diversity of the planet, if you think about animals, plants, everything came from a very forcing or particle and very few interactions. So it's something that Luis was talking about this, and it makes me think a lot about everything we are seeing these days. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So if I want to talk about number 2, how can we give this passion we are experiencing to our students? Actually, I'm really thinking about it a lot. I'm still feeling that I'm living a dream, that I'm actually here. Maybe I told some of you that when I get my email that I've been selected, oh my God, I wouldn't believe. Then I just went into another day to see, are you serious? Yes, really. I'm really so emotional about it. I'm thinking, how can I transfer or explain what I feel right now? I'm here to my students first, and what I learned, and I try to find a way or another to explain to my students all what I've learned here in CERN. So maybe it's coming in the next group sessions. I don't know, I'm still thinking.
Very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fourth point was learning about basic and advanced concepts about particle physics. It's really nice to learn something new, to unlearn something old, and to relearn something magnificent, something amazing, just like what we're experiencing. And as teachers, I think those are 3 components also. That's why we're just so lucky that we are in CERN. We get to learn, unlearn, and relearn things about particle physics.
Nice. So cool. Oh, it's getting emotional here.
The last one.
Okay, the last one is the organization passion and enthusiasm of everyone involved in SST 2024. So you can see, so all of us are well organized. We are on time every time, and we're so like. So the passion and the enthusiasm that we are showing here, like we are like all prepared. We have our logistics and the notes. We'll be asking all the questions, all the deep questions to all the professors out here. So it's showing how passionate and how enthusiastic and how lucky we are to participate here in SST 2024.
But most importantly, highlights. I'll start. I really enjoyed the engineering talk. I didn't think I'd have that much enjoyment. In previous careers, I've worked in some engineering things, and I found the talk yesterday super insightful and fascinating. Obviously, all of them are very fascinating, but I was very taken away by the amount of engineering that's done here. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Well, what to say about socialization? If you think twice, we are a very huge university group of people, and it's so easy to sit down for breakfast, for working. It's so easy to talk, and this is something really, very valuable for me. Okay.
Okay, so the third highlight is meeting and learning from peers. So it's like I'm a bit introvert in nature, so I can't open up with the person, with the people, in my quickly. But whoever I've been talking to or meeting, I've been listening to their experiences and all in the teaching, and I'm we are learning a lot from our peers.
Guys, this is really awesome. I really like it. Anything I see animations is really powerful tools, and it's very useful to our students because they will catch the idea right away when they see animations explained very good way and colorful, totally. Yeah. So actually, if we talk about future improvement in the next program here at CERN, maybe it would be a good idea that CERN offer teachers a course of not that wide course to think how we teachers can make animation. Actually,
Yeah, that's how we can make it.
I think it would be a good idea. It's useful to our students.
All right, now real quick, good view, exact tools, appropriate tools, experts, what else can you ask for? Learning atmosphere, on top.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. Like the organisation from you guys has been incredible. Thank you so much. Like, I'm sure we speak for everyone. And the salmon,
It's only day 4 though, so we can still screw up. So.
Okay, improvements. Now this is a big one. So, oh my god, be quick.
That's it.
There is a fitness part.
Yes.
There is a fitness
But it
part.
is
So that's
France.
okay, I'll take it.
It's right.
Well, that's me, Pillow. Honestly, this is the only improvement that I need. So.
I'm right down right now. Okay.
About pillows. I brought my own pillow. The first thing I thought about is my pillow. It's not about a hotel or something. It's just I get used to my pillow.
All right.
You have something to say?
Yeah, long queue for non-sickness, it needs to be improved.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, it's a bit.
What?
The
long queue
for
for
lunch.
Lunch, too much salt.
For lunch.
Actually, the hour works a lot well because the queues are so long. We're able to still get up there.
We were talking yesterday, maybe we can get like a map of the restaurant to one of the engineers and just say optimize it.
It's no problem, but just so you know, at the moment it's summer, so there are many people on holidays. So this is the easy
Alright, so I think we're about to end. Despite all of these things and these improvement, I think we can safely say that the benefit outweighs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Francisco's navigation, so you can have a buddy partner. Other than that, that's from group 2, and thank you very much.
We are completely out of time, so Johnny grab some paper time. Don't worry, this is absolutely valid. The next lecture is me anyway, and I All right, last presentation of today, study group 7.
Okay, so we're group 7. I'm gonna present myself because I'm the first one here. My name is Gabriel, or Gabriel
Gabriel, sorry, Gabriel. Besides my love for physics, I'm a musician as well. I almost did music instead of physics, so that's a really great passion for me. And I think we can play guitar in the back. Yeah. That's it.
Hi, I'm Günther, I'm from Belgium, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not funny.
You're wrong.
It has another layer. I work as a coach for physics teachers, so I get called to schools if the teachers have some challenges which they can't overcome. So when I enter the school, the first thing I do is I start to ask very difficult questions and I start to rub. So, and then people don't find me funny anymore. So when I told my colleagues, well, I'm going to spend 2 weeks of my summer holidays with 45 teachers, science and physics, they said, you're very crazy. And for me, it's a very nice change of pace. I mean, it's very nice environment. People, it's a very different atmosphere for me meeting science teachers. So thank you for that.
Well, my name is Marina, I'm from Spain, and the funny fact, I don't know if it's too funny, but being a teenager, I only have 2 clear things in my life. To never study physics, and to never become a high school teacher. So I think I just failed in my goals in life. But yet I'm very happy to be here.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Johanna. Actually, I don't have a funny things about me, but really I can tell many jokes, but fortunately with Arabic language. I understand.
My name is Janet. I was running a little late, so obviously everybody is funny. I'm interested. I'm sorry, you two are just fine, but it wasn't on your board. I think you can just
Yeah, I too. Yeah, you were one of the smart ones to optimize the slides for me. Thank you very much.
Very well. Yes. So we were discussing yesterday, and the thing that got our attention the most was that study is open to everyone, and this school shows that there are people from all over the world, even if the countries are not member states or associated members of this school. Yeah, and we found that the importance for discovering the universe secret with side benefits of developing useful technologies. So many students ask us, why do we spend so much money in CERN and in LHC? And I guess these useful technologies are really useful. Yeah, like the medical applications and so on. You want to continue?
So yeah, it's a complex subject, so it means that you have to make choices about that. So you have to really think what are the key topics you want to give with your students and focus on that. You can't just do everything. I think it has space of time and
Yeah, also as all groups said, the use of the models, the visualization for students makes it very clear for them, it makes it very clear for us as well, and also the metaphors, the analogies that were very present, for example, in Dr. Claire's talk, it was like very helping us, and I think it will help our students to get the point better.
So, I didn't remember. The second one? Yeah, okay. Actually, students, they cannot imagine all these sophisticated things. So, visualizing and putting them in models, it will be much easier, as we saw it in all the CERN experiment. We saw it as videos, as simulation. So for students, if we didn't show them and visualize things for them, it will be too complex or difficult for them to understand them. So visualizing things, it will be much easier for students.
And I guess that visualizing what is an electric field and magnetic fields is really tough, even for us. So, yeah, like we're colliding protons. I don't know what is a proton. I've never seen a proton. A student asked me like, is the LHC gonna be able to take a photo of a proton? And I said like, no. But that's incredible because they are trying to see that and to return, I guess. Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna go to that last one. I seem to have two types of students. The ones who are innately engaged in all of the big concepts and want to understand the universe at a basic level, and the ones who say, what's the point if it doesn't help people? And I think then it comes into, okay, maybe it's talking about the technology and that comes out a bit more.
All right.
Do I need to start? Yeah, I think this question appeared in the first group as well. Do we have to bring mathematics to our students or not? That's an open discussion yet, because I don't know, like if you're gonna bring particle physics for I don't know, 9th grade, 8th grade, it's gonna be tough to like do math. But we can do it if our goal is to I don't know. Understand the path of the particles. I don't know, maybe something about momentum. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it goes about what model do you want to introduce to talk about this. I mean, a formula is also just a model of something. So you have to think carefully about what model do you choose, because every model has its advantages and its disadvantages, and you always have to emphasize that. We also have to say to the students, we're going to a model, we live in reality, we go to this model, and with this model we can explain some aspects of it. Because they know the atom and they know the orbitals maybe, but then when we start to dig into it, so we're always changing from model to model, which can be very disorienting for students, so we have to do it more explicitly that we say we jump from one to the other. So the discussion about mathematics, I think, is just a discussion about what model do we want to use to transfer the essence we want to talk about.
Looks like Gunther read my script because just covered half of my talk that I would give. That's very good.
You are late, so I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, also comparing all our 5 countries that we are coming from curriculums, we found that there's no time for putting particle physics in our classrooms, and also the curriculums are so vague or even don't have curriculums about this part, so it's very difficult to talk to students about these topics. And nowadays physics, because actually there's no time, there's no guidelines, there's nothing that we can base on, so just very special schools or very extra programs can fulfill this field.
So should I something?
This one is very
That I can already tell you, we hired the official CERN photographer who will come to us next week to take people pictures. All right. Yes, please.
I'll be quick with the photos. CERN. Janet, what are you doing?
This is a joke. And this is Janet. This is Janet.
I guess I looked at it, I also thought it maybe the infinity